The ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships are brought to you by the Province of Ontario, the Government of Canada, and Tourism Niagara.
And up next is race 106, the Junior Men's K1 1000 meter A final.
Yeah, Tom, I'm very excited for this race. We've got Marshall Hughes in lane 2, the Canadian, who's going to attempt to become the first Canadian to win a gold medal at this event. Only the great Adam Van Couven and Ren Critchlow have turned the trick. They both won a bronze in 87 and 99 respectively. Your lane assignments: in lane number 1, Martin Nattell from Sweden, and Marshall Hughes is in lane 2 from Canada. Argentina's Augustine Vernice in lane 3, Austria's Kornfelds in 4, Rattles in 5, Czech Republic's Vesely in 6, Belgium, Arthur Peters is in lane 7, Hungary's Richard Jans is in 8, and Australia's Sean Lose is in 9.
And Marshall was second in his semifinal. The times don't mean a whole lot here. It was so windy the other day, but today it's nice and fair. Nice little tailwind, but barely a breath of wind on the course. And we've just seen on Twitter some fans back home from the Chima Canoe Club are gathered around to watch this race live streaming. It's very exciting. Marshall is definitely one of our Canadian hopes for a medal here at the Junior Worlds.
My pick, Tom, is Marshall Hughes in lane 2.
I am going to say I think Marshall is going to get on the podium, but right in the middle of the course, lane 5, Germany, very strong. He was first in his semifinal, and the fastest time going in. But like I said, the times are difficult to tell. But Marius Radow from Germany, definitely one of the favorites. Lane 6 as well from the Czech Republic. He finished first in the 3rd semifinal. Also a good time. He should be strong. Remember, lanes 4, 5, 6 are always the top seeds. However, you never know in a semifinal. It can be a bit laney. So up at the top of your screen in the yellow boat with the white jersey is Marshall Hughes of Canada. Definitely one of the medal hopefuls for us.
And here we go, Tom, a great start. Keep your eye on 3 boats up from the bottom of your screen. The Belgian, Arthur Peters, has got a great start going on, but at the top of your screen is Marshall Hughes from Canada as he's trying to get a good fast start. About 140 strokes a minute, these 2 blades hitting the water.
And Marius Radow of Germany in lane 5 is out at about 100 meters. He is just ahead of the field. And Marshall Hughes looks very strong. You can see here he's in his acceleration phase. He's about to transition into his race pace. He'll settle that rate down. He's a big, long boy, very long arms, very strong legs, very connected. You watch the different techniques across the field. Just like canoe, different athletes have different styles. Some are a little longer and a little more efficient. Others are shorter and faster. It just depends on what feels good for you.
Well, Marshall's certainly one of the fittest kids in this race. He's strong and he's tough. You want long strokes at this point in time in the race and a good glide in your boat. You'll see his feet pushing, the knees up and down. He's trying to engage the big muscles in the back and get the lower trunk going into it. It's not about arms. It's about using those big muscles in your back and hammering through your stroke.
And Marshall's going to need to have a big finish. Right now he's sitting in the middle of the pack, but Germany's Marius Radow is out on the field. They are at about they're about 350 meters into the race, and Marius Radow of Germany in lane 5 in the white and red boat with the white and red jersey has got about a boat on the field. It looks like second is Argentina in lane 3. And then third is anybody's guess, but Marshall is in touch. He's where he needs to be. He just knows that he's going to have to light it up in the second half of this race, and I'm confident he can.
Yeah, it's a long race, and you'll see they're going to be coming through the midway point shortly. This is where Marshall Hughes is at his best. This is where he's going to try and start picking them off one by one. And
we're through the 500. We're at about the 450 left now, and it is Marius Radow by a boat over Argentina, and Marshall Hughes has closed a little bit, but the race now for third place is tight with 5 boats racing for third place. Anything can happen in the last 200 meters of a 1,000-meter race. There's always an interesting development at the end. And now at the bottom of the screen in lane 8, Hungary has just turned it on a little bit as well. It is still Marius Radow, but the Hungarian in lane 8 is pouring it on with about 350 meters left. A very, very early start for the Hungarian. Marshall knows that he has to go now. He cannot afford to wait. Marius Rado, you can see the pain on his face. His boat is still nice and smooth. He is just trying to hold on to this lead that he has held for almost the entire race. He has been in the lead for now 750 meters. He's looking strong, but he is being challenged, and the Czech athlete in lane 6 is closing. It is going to be a very close finish. At the 200-meter mark, it is Germany by a boat over the Czech Republic, and Hungary fighting for third with lane 1, Sweden. Marshall Hughes is in touch, but right now it looks like Marius Rado of Germany is in first, but the Hungarian athlete in lane 8 is closing fast.
And here goes the Hungarian making his telltale move, and he's really trying to power it home, but Marius Rado from Germany is really putting on a clinic here as he rotates himself around, uses his legs at the end of the race. His muscles are screaming. He's got to get it together now.
It is the last 60 meters of this race, and it looks like Germany, but Hungary is coming on very strong, and the Czech athlete as well. It looks like Germany still has a half boat on the field, but the Czech Republic is closing. It is very close, but it will be Germany for first, and second place, I believe, is the Czech athlete, but I cannot tell. And then lane 1 or 8 for third place. Incredibly close for second and third, but Marius Rado, a brilliant race, led from start to finish and maintained that lead. A great race for the German athlete. Let's watch lane 5 in the middle of your screen off the start. Marius Rado, incredible start. He's already up there at the top of the screen, at the top of the field, and just powering through that acceleration phase. Through the 500, we see that he's got a boat on the Argentinian athlete, but look at the Hungarian in lane 8. He sat back, he was very calm. He's in the bottom of your screen, blue boat, green jersey. And just watch how this Hungarian has closed up the distance over the finish line. Amazing effort by him. Marius Rado safely in first. Second place looks like the Czech athlete, and then third, too close to call. And here is Paul at the docks with the German winner.
Here, this is Marius Rado. Congratulations on your win. How did the race go?
I think my semi-final was better, but this race was good enough, and so I've got some problems with the last meters, but it's okay. I can't believe that I'm world champion. It's incredible.
Congratulations.
And here are your results for the 8th final of the junior men's K1000 meters. Marius Rado of Germany with a 3:35.3. That is a fast time. He should be very happy with that result. But look at second and third place. So it was the Czech Republic who got second, and the Hungarian third. Excellent racing.